Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TTromPlaysGames 400 YouTube subscriber special. Thanks so much for ridiculous numbers like that. Oh my goodness. That is insane. I am so honored and humbled that I've hit the big 400, as it were. Thanks everybody for being here and tuning in to this random goof play retro games or more modern games, whatever he feels like playing and doing like showcases on or let's plays on. You know, y'all have been here for so long, and I've met a whole bunch of new people along the way, and I've made so many friends with YouTube channel being a thing that I regularly do these days, and you know, we've really hit it off well, and I've found a great community. Oh, I could go on, but just thanks everybody for making it possible for me to even be doing a video like this right now. 400 subscribers, oh my goodness. Anyway, what do I plan to do to celebrate? Well, I've actually had this plan for quite some time. I actually talked about it months and months ago on my Twitter because I had the idea, and rather than wait until 400 actually happened, I just like the idea sprang to my mind, and I was just like, no, I want to at least talk about it because I'm getting close. At the time I was close to 400, but not quite there. But yeah, we are going to try to play the Oregon Trail. We're talking like one of the more original old, like, I think maybe from the 70s, late 70s, early 80s versions. There's actually a more modern take out on Steam and Switch nowadays, but I wanted to go really retro, really old school. The version you might have played maybe in your classrooms when you were a kid learning about this, you know, golden age of history here in the US or whatever. But yeah, we are going to try to conquer this beast of a retro edutainment game known for killing party members with haste and being notoriously difficult. But let's go ahead and try it out. And part of what I did in the previous like tweets and stuff that I did talking about this game and how I was going to do this as my 400 special was I actually put it out there saying, hey, who wants to be part of my, you know, wagon party? So I'm going to like name the characters in the game after you, basically. So there were a handful of people that actually got back to me on that tweet saying they would love to join. And it has been, like I said, months since that happened. So y'all might not even remember you volunteered for this, but I'm going to still include y'all on the team anyway because you asked for it, even if you don't remember. Maybe I should go back and actually like look up the tweet sometime and see just how long it's been. But anyway, I'm going to be a banker from Boston because I think you get the most money being a banker. So I want to have spending money for the trip. So, all right. So I will be the wagon leader. What's the name of the first name of the wagon leader? It's TTrom. Boom. All right. So we are going to name the other team members after my wife. So Strawberry Yoshi, but I guess that's not going to fit. So we'll go like S Yoshi. And then, all right, so, and then these are the three others that said they wanted part of it. Like I said, y'all tell me if or if not you even remember saying, like, you volunteered for this. But trust me, I had it written down in my notes on my phone after y'all said you wanted in on this. So Gary Likes Games, we'll go Gary LG. Drew, the Nostalgia Maniac, so we'll go Drew NM. And then lastly, Joshua Let's Plays, so we'll go Joshua LP. All right, this, y'all, like I said, it's been so long, but hopefully y'all are still in on this and, you know, up for the ride of your lifetime as we try to conquer what little or a lot we can of the Oregon Trail. I'm just going to basically let it roll and kind of just reminisce about this kooky old game and maybe talk about just how grateful I am that I'm even doing this right now for a sub-special of ridiculous number proportions. Thanks, everybody, for being here, supporting the channel, and allowing me to do this. Are these names correct? You better believe they are. Yes. It is 1848. Your jumping-off place for Oregon is Independence, Missouri. You must decide which month to leave Independence. March, April, May, June, July, or ask for advice. I am not going to ask for advice. I'm just going to go with my gut and say May, because it's like we're smack dab in the middle of those choices. So 3, please. Thank you. Before leaving Independence, you should buy equipment and supplies. If y'all have played this game before, you know this is a very crucial moment in time where we have to figure out exactly what we're going to spend. By the way, there's not a whole lot of sound in this game. There'll be a little, like, music things here and there, but since I don't know exactly when and where they're going to play, I actually had to like charge my headphones, my headset and stuff, so there's not going to be a whole lot of background sound for this particular video, so I guess you get to hear the sultry sound of TTrom's voice for most of it anyway. Hopefully I didn't scare anybody off. $1,600, let's get back to it. $1,600 in cash, and you don't have to spend all of it now. Cool. You can buy whatever you need at Matt's General Store. Let's do it. Hello, I'm Matt. So you're going to Oregon. I can fix you up with what you need. And what you need is a team of oxen to pull your wagon and clothing for both summer and winter. Plus, plenty of food for the trip, ammunition for your rifles, and spare parts for your wagon. All right, so here we are, May 1st, 1848, Matt's General Store, Independence, Missouri. So, like you said, we have $1,600 on the dot to spend. And we should get a little of each of these 5 categories: oxen, food, clothing, ammunition, and spare parts. So we'll start with oxen. There are 2 oxen in a yoke, and I recommend at least 3 yoke. Charge $40 a yoke. How many yoke do you want? Okay, so he recommends at least 3. I mean, I want to try to not spend all of my money in this first shopping trip, as tempting as it might be, because I have a lot of, I have a lot of cash as a banker. I'll go 1 more than recommended for now, so 4. So my total bill is $160 just on oxen alone. Let's go to food next. I recommend you take at least 200 pounds of food for each person in your family. So each have 5 people in all. You'll need flour, sugar, bacon, and coffee. And my price is 20 cents a pound. Man, do y'all wish this kind of food could cost 20 cents a pound these days? Anyway, 20 cents a pound. Like, that's just... So, like, 200 times 5 is 1,000, right? my mathematics. If I just do 1,000, like the bare minimum that he recommends, how much does that run me? Only $200? Yeah, I feel like I could at least double that. But I won't double it. I'll just go 1,500 pounds. There. $300. Clothing. You'll need warm clothing in the mountains. I recommend taking at least 2 sets of clothes per person. Each set is 10 buckaroos. How many sets of clothes do you want? 2 sets of clothes per person, 10. So, like, I don't know, 15 sets. 150 on clothes. Is that a lot? Is that a lot on clothes? I don't know. 4. I don't know about ammunition. Sell ammunition in boxes of 20 bullets, and each costs $2. How many boxes of bullets do I want? Because in case we capsize in a river and we got to go hunting for our food instead of like having to rely on the bacon and the sugar and all that we bought here. Half of that stuff tips overboard. Then we're gonna have to like hunt deer and buffalo and stuff for our meat. So you're gonna want to have at least something to shoot your rifles with, So I don't know. I'm not. By the way, at any point in time, feel free to tell me how terrible my choices are if you're a connoisseur of this game, because I would love to see just how pitiful I'm doing in the eyes of someone who's like knows exactly how to beat this game. Because we're probably not going to beat this game, just so you know. We'll see how far we can get, though. How many boxes do I want? I'm just stalling at this point. I don't know. I literally don't know. 10 boxes. $20. 10 boxes of ammo. Screw it. Hopefully I won't run out of bullets. I don't know. $20 seems a little small for that. All right, wagon parts. Good idea to have a few spare parts for your wagon. Here are the prices, and they're $10 each for a wagon wheel, axle, and tongue. I believe from past experience watching other people play this game, you can only buy 3 of each. Let me try to buy 4. Yeah, okay. Your wagon may only carry 3 wagon wheels, so I am going to just buy 3 of each. $90. So, I have, you know, a little less than half my money if this is what I end up going for. So, I don't want to dawdle for too much longer, so I think I'm going to just have this be my total bill, and we'll see how far it gets us, shall we? Let's go. Well then, you ready to start? Good luck. You have a long and difficult journey ahead of you. You have no idea, Matt. Who was actually able to beat this sodding game when they were young? Anyway, let's go. Independence, May 1st, 1848. Look at those graphics. I love them. Those pixel people and those pixel oxen. Everyone's having a good time. Good stuff. All right. We are setting out on May 1st. The weather's looking cool. Our health is in good shape for now. Pace is steady and the rations are filling. So, before we head on the trail, we can actually do something about those pace and the food rations, which I think I'm going to do. Starting with the food rations, it's great that we have a lot to go on, but I'm going to go with the meager meals. They're small, but they're adequate meals, so no one's like, you know, feeling very hungry all the time. And we're also not chewing through all of our food as fast as we would on a filling ration pace. Speaking of pace, what are my options there? Steady pace, strenuous, or grueling? I mean, we can get real quick what the difference is. So you travel about 8 hours a day, taking frequent rests. You take care not to get too tired. Strenuous, you travel about 12 hours a day, starting just after sunrise and stopping shortly before sunset. You stop to rest only when necessary. You feel very tired at the end of each day. Or grueling, 16 hours of travel, starting before sunrise and continuing until dark. Almost never stop to rest, and you don't get enough sleep at night. And your health will suffer as a result. Well, you know, I'm going to start, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start us off with steady and pick up the pace a little later on if need be. If we're like, sort of just like, you know, if it's not going fast enough, then, you know, maybe we'll pick it up later on. Cool, look at this map. Not everybody who I've seen play this game goes into each of these screens and stuff, so I'm kind of interested in like seeing what some of them look like, especially because, you know, such an old game. Just take a look at the graphics and stuff too, you know. All right, so we're out here in Independence. We got to go towards Fort Kearney and Chimney Rock will be some of our first landmarks. We'll end up, you know, South Pass, Soda Springs, Fort Hall, Boise, Fort Walla Walla, and hopefully eventually reaching Oregon. So let's talk to some of the folks here. Maybe they'll cheer us on. Trader named Jim tells you, better take extra sets of clothing. Trade them to Indians for fresh vegetables, fish, or meat. It's well worth hiring an Indian guide at river crossings. Expect to pay them. They're sharp traders, not easily cheated. Good to know. I do believe that if you do trade with them, they will potentially make it easier for you to cross at rivers. Not entirely sure, but we'll cross that river when we come to it. Wink, wink. All right, let's go. Continue on the trail, more like start the trail. We haven't even done anything yet. Here we go. Boom. Check it out. Here we are on the trail. It is 102 miles to the Kansas River crossing. Let's do it. So far, there it goes. 1 day, 2 days have gone by, and nothing too terrible has happened. All right, no one's caught dysentery yet. Off to a good start, y'all. We are now at the Kansas River crossing. Would you like to take a look around? Sure. Ah, beautiful pixel art. I love stuff like this. It might have taken us a week to get here, but so far so good. Nobody is feeling ill or broke a leg. So far things are all right. All right. Let's attempt to trade. No, there's no real need to do that. Check supplies. We're looking pretty good as far as I could tell. So let's just continue. But of course, in order to continue, it's time to do our first river crossing. So must cross the river in order to continue. The river at this point is currently 620 feet across and 4.2 feet deep in the middle. I don't know if I can ford that. So I can try to get more information. Well, to ford a river means to pull your wagon across a shallow part with the oxen still attached. To caulk the wagon means to seal it so that no water can get in. The wagon can then be floated like a boat. To use a ferry means to put your wagon on top of a flat boat that belongs to someone else, and the owner of the ferry will take you across. I'm pretty sure I don't need the ferry, but I definitely think 4.2 feet deep is a little too deep to ford. I'm going balls to the wall, and I'm going to caulk the wagon and float it across. Go. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Come on. Where's the other side? Here it comes. Nothing happened? Yay! You had no trouble floating the wagon across. That is 1 for 1 on rivers. Thanks. Awesome. All right. Phew, it's so nerve-wracking. You're just waiting for the thing to capsize and you lose half of your crap in one fell swoop. Oh, dear. All right. Big Blue River is the next one and comes up at about 82 miles. There it is already. Oh, no. Don't tell me things are bad. Nope, health is still good. We still have 1,300 pounds of food. All right, we actually made it to the Big Blue River in about 6 days as opposed to 7, so like last time. So there we are. Those oxen are in position, ready to pull if necessary. However, we must first size up this river and see if that is possible. So let's do that. All right, it is, well, it's not as deep. It's only 2.7 feet deep now instead of 4 point whatever it was. So we're fording it. Go. They were ready to pull it. They were ready to pull it in the picture. It should work out, right? It should work out. Yes. Come on, baby. Yes. No. What? Your supplies got wet. Lose 1 day. Oh, well, that's not terrible. That's not like everybody tipped out of the boat and we had to swim for the next 12 days, losing half of our stuff. So I guess wet supplies is not life-ending, so we're good. Okay, moving on. Going to Fort Kearney. Okay, hold on, TTrom, Strawberry, Yoshi, Gary, Drew, and Joshua. We are doing well. Everybody seems to be doing A-okay on food and health and everything. The weather is warm, but we are cool as ice as a group here so far. And we made it to Fort Kearney. All right. Let's go. All righty. Nice brick buildings and a caravan of fellow Oregon trailers, I guess, for lack of a better word. I can actually buy supplies here. I didn't blow through a whole lot of food yet, but I still have $880 to spend. So while I'm here, I might as well buy more food. I'm one of the biggest things I'm paranoid about in this game is food. So 100 more pounds of food. Bam. 855. I don't know. Let's get even more than that then. 200 pounds of food. All right, cool. And I got, all it said was our supplies were wet, right? It didn't say we lost anything. It didn't physically show up on the screen that you lost ammo, you lost wagon tongues. So I don't think we need to buy any extra of those. I don't think we can. The game only lets you hold X amount, you know what I'm saying, at a time. So leave. Let's go. Let's talk to somebody at the fort. Why not? Socialize a little bit. Fort Kearney Scout tells me that the game is still plentiful along here, but getting harder to find. So many overlanders, I don't expect it to last more than a few years. Folks shoot the game for sport, take a small piece, and let the rest rot in the sun. That is a shame. All right, so let's take a look at the map and see how much we've trekked so far. We are not so far, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. Without further delay, let us go back on the trail. Chimney Rock is up next, y'all. Fasten your seatbelts. What? Oh, this is a good thing. We found 42 bullets in an abandoned wagon. Wow. The first random message that pops up is, you know, lose a day because of wet wet supplies or whatever, but that wasn't too bad. Then now we get a good one, so, all right. The game is pitying me right now. Maybe it's helping me celebrate the fact that I have 400 subs instead of torturing me with a terrible run of Oregon Trail. I guess that's just how it is. In which case, oh no, spoke too soon. One of the oxen is injured. Well, that's why we have backup yokes, right? So there should still be plenty of oxen to go around. Why did our health drop from good to fair? Come on, there's no reason for that. Or are we talking about everybody, including the oxen? Because I'm pretty sure all the humans on this trip are still A-okay. We got 1,400 pounds of food still in the wagon. I think that's viable for us to be keeping our spirits, our morale, and our health pretty high. Chimney Rock sure is a marvel, isn't it? Okay. Who's hanging out at Chimney Rock? Somebody named Aunt Rebecca Sims. I hear terrible stories about wagon parties running out of food before Oregon. The whole party's starving to death. We must check our supplies often. We might not get there as soon as we think. Always plan for the worst, I say. And in response to your excellent advice there, Rebecca Sims, I bought a crap ton amount of food, and I'm pretty sure I'm good for now. I don't want to jinx it too much beyond that. So hopefully we are okay. Let us continue. What is next? Fort Laramie. And a measly 86 miles. We'll be there before you know it. Look, it's already on the horizon. Let's keep on trucking. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh. The first person to unfortunately come up with the most terrible illness in this game. The one that literally novelty Oregon Trail t-shirts are made out of. Dysentery has affected poor Drew the Nostalgia Maniac. I am sorry, my friend. Hopefully we can get you some healing magical tonic or something at the fort coming up, or something that'll miraculously cure you. I'm not sure. Here lies Voland. Hey, 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 come out and play. Well then, now we're at the fort. All right, do you have something like a magic potion or something like that I can use on my friend Drew? And we can get back to the trail with a fully healed party. Funny, because there's actually a spin-off of Oregon Trail called Oregon Trail, O-R-G-A-N, and it's a zombie version of this game. And there are actually med kits and stuff that you can actually, like, there's health bars and stuff, so you can buy med kits to, like, heal your party, but I don't think that is a thing at all in this game, so I don't know. Let's take a look at the supplies that they have here. It's a little bit more expensive, probably, to buy most of these things, but we should buy some oxen, right? I'm going to buy a couple more oxen to replace the injured one. And I don't know, Drew, is more food going to make you feel better? I hope so. We can go 150 more pounds of food, maybe? Oops, I'm not on the food yet. 150 more pounds of food, is that going to make you feel better, Drew? I hope so. I don't see any magic potions or anything that can heal dysentery, so I hope it's going to make you feel better. I feel like that's about all I can do. Let's go, and let's hope for the best, right? Fingers crossed. I don't want a casualty right now, not on my watch. No! I said I didn't want a casualty. I'm so sorry. Drew the Nostalgia Maniac is the first man down. Moment of silence for our nostalgic maniac friend. I'm sorry, dude. We have to press on. We have to press on in Drew's honor. We have but little choice in the matter. Wrong trail, lose 3 days. This is not looking too good, but it didn't really make us dip into our, because I keep buying too much food, which unfortunately wasn't enough to help Drew. I'm sorry, man. Broken wagon axle. Would you like to try to repair it? Well, sure. Unable to repair it, so you have to replace it. So you want to pretty much always say yes when it says you want to repair it, because you might be able to just like, stick it back together with some duct tape and bubble gum. But if you fail to do that, you do have to replace it with one of your spare parts. So but that's okay. We have 3 of each. So not too bad. We're still okay. There's not a whole lot of grass around here, so I guess the oxen are upset about that. The game definitely needed to tell me there's not a whole lot of grass. How do you keep losing the trail? I'm not entirely sure, but we'll stick it out. We'll stick it out. Independence Rock. All right, cool. Let's look around here. Again, for an old game, pixel art is, alive and well, even way back in the, like I said, 70s or early 80s, whenever this game was, first come out. This is actually pretty nice. I'd like to learn how to, like, make art like this. It's pretty nice. Okay, well, there's not a shop or anything. I don't really feel like attempting to trade. I guess let's talk to somebody here. Aunt Rebecca, you're here too? Are you following us? Aunt Rebecca Sims tells me again, no butter or cheese or fresh fruit since Fort Laramie. Bless me, but I'd rather have my larder full of food back east than have our names carved on that rock. Well, 'tis a sight more cheery than all the graves we passed, which unfortunately we probably had to make a grave for our dear friend Drew the Nostalgia Maniac. Again, sorry you couldn't make it to Oregon, man. We are going to try to press on in your honor. Like I said, let's keep going. What is next? South Pass. I hope that the oxen are okay with the fact that it still looks like desert and not a whole lot of grass. We keep losing the freaking trail, though. Why is it... Oh, no. Very little water. What can I do about that, though? Because I can't really, like... There were no water bottles available at the stores. I can't, like... Or drip feed or whatever. I can't, like, stick an IV full of fluids to the oxen or anything. I don't think that stuff is existing in 1848. But okay, we found some wild fruits. That's an extra 20 pounds of food. Nice. And we made it to South Pass. Awesome. We have some locals that we might be able to maybe enlist some help from or buy stuff from. No, doesn't look like we're buying anything. I want to keep pressing forward. Uh-oh, we have a choice. Done, done, done. Sure, let's see the map. So, Fort Bridger or Green River. Which one does it look like will get us there faster? Well, if we go to Fort Bridger, it doesn't look like we have to cross a river. And I'm a little nervous about rivers, so I'm going to... It's the weenie way, I think, but we're going to Fort Bridger. 125 miles, we can make it. Whenever it tells me about water, I don't know. No, stop saying health is poor. Stop. What can I do about water? Someone tell me what's the secret to, being able to have good water, because everything about the supplies is food related, not water related. Stop saying my health is poor. No. Okay, no. Okay, it's not terrible yet. We can try to repair the wagon tongue, and we were able to do it. Okay, cool. So we don't need to use an extra one right now. Inadequate grass. All right, Fort Bridger, we made it. I'm going to assume that maybe, even though there's, crappy amounts of water and the health is looking poor at the moment, we can... Oh, first we can buy more supplies. Still have $700. I want to keep my, want to keep my food supplies ever so high. I forget which one of the ones, was it wagon tongue that we actually had to use? I can't remember. I don't know. See, there's nothing on here that says, like, bottles of water. Anybody selling Aquafina or, or Ice Mountain or anything I can, give my oxen and fellow party members to keep their hydration levels up? Nope, nothing that I see. So I don't know. I guess I'm done here. Let's talk to people at Fort Bridger. Maybe they'll point us in the right direction of more water. A tired-looking woman tells you one child drowned in a swollen creek. east of Fort Laramie. My husband died of typhoid near Independence Rock, and now I travel alone with my 5 children. The eldest, Caleb, is 11. I fear he'll be a man before we reach Oregon. That is bleak and saddening and a harsh reality check for what the Oregon Trail really is. It ain't just a video game, folks. This was some real serious crap back in the day. Oh, man. And let's, should I increase the food ration? Or maybe I should rest. Maybe, will resting improve our health? How many days would you like to rest? I don't know, 3? Come on, baby. Hey, our health went up to fair. Rest again? 3 more days. Well, it didn't go up any more, but it was still an improvement. So, all right, back on the trail. On our way to Soda Springs. Perfect. It's soda. Let's just get dehydrated on soda. Who cares about the water? We'll just keep drinking ourselves completely dehydrated by visiting Soda Springs. And no, another terrible illness has plagued the party. Now, Gary likes games. Unfortunately, you have come down with typhoid, my friend. Oh, dear. Oh, no, this cannot be good. I hope that you can make it to Soda Springs and the soda will magically cure you. Come on, we're almost there. Very little water. No. What? How did you get typhoid too, Joshua? What's going on? Is typhoid contagious? Is that what it is? Did Gary cough a little too hard and now Joshua has it too? Oh, you guys got to stop coughing on each other. I know this wagon is a pretty tight fit, but come on. We're like more than halfway there. I'm pretty sure if we keep our wits together, we will be able to do this. Health is very poor. No, I do not like the look of that at all. We are going to rest at Soda Springs if I can help it. So, oh man, this is, it looks like a peaceful place, you know, if you're not dying actively of typhoid. I thought for a second, this thing here, let me like point at it with my, I thought this was like a mole or something here, but it's the dude's boot. He took his boot off. I thought this was like a Monty Mole or something from Mario. Or anyway, get that mouse cursor out of there. We have people with typhoid. This is serious. I'm nervous, but I'm gonna stop to rest for another 3 days, and hopefully that helps y'all a little bit. And we went from very poor to poor, so I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna rest for 5 days. Just sleep it off. Sleep it off, you guys. Yes. You guys are slowly getting over your typhoid if we just, take a chill pill. That's fine by me. Totally, I get it, dude. I get it. You gotta rest the typhoid off. All right. How far along are we? Let's check the map. Okay, see, we're like about halfway, maybe a little over halfway there, give or take. So it's not too long from here to Fort Hall. Let's batten down the hatches, y'all. Clench our fists, grit our teeth, and continue the freaking trail. Let's do it. Typhoid can't defeat us. But apparently one of the oxen can just perish for literally no reason? What? Okay, fine. We still have plenty of yolk. No reason to hit the panic button. No reason to hit the panic button. It's okay. Health is still in the poor range, not the very poor range. Actually, I just jinxed it. Doggone it. Okay. We will try to rest here now as well. Fort Hall. It doesn't look like the most secure fort in the world, but we'll take it. Okay. Can buy supplies. Okay. Oops, I pressed the wrong button. I'm talking to somebody named Miles Hendrick. Okay. Well, friend, this is where we part. I'm bound for California with an imposing desert to cross. And you've got the Snake River to cross, which I hear is no picnic. Write us, you or the missus, just as soon as you reach Oregon. And you better believe I will, because I'm going to try my absolute darndest to get there. All right, well, it worked last time. Fingers crossed. I'm going to rest, but first, let me see how the supplies are looking. Another, 200 pounds of food. I keep doing that. I keep, there. It's just because there's so much, money I still have to spend, so I'll buy another oxen to replace the one that died. And again, there's still no magic healing elixirs or anything available, so I can't grab any of those for y'all's typhoid, unfortunately. Well, I guess that's it then. Oh no, but first like I said, let's try to rest it off. Let's rest for 5 days and see where that gets us. I might be stalling a little too much because we're into September now. We probably should be getting to Oregon sometime in September. So, but I want to keep resting because I want to try to improve our odds, So, I don't know, another 3 days. Fair. Good, we'll take it. Back on the trail we go. Snake River crossing, 182 miles. Very little water. Hopefully that isn't a terrible thing. Can't we just squeeze the wild fruit and maybe some water will ooze out from the skin of the berries or something, anything? Something to replace the terrible water that apparently we were being afflicted with? Yeah, see? That water is just so bad. It's so bad. Who's bad? Anyway. It's either like terrible water or there's very little of it. It's never really a good thing. We like to see the gravesite. Sure, we'll pay our respects to Jiffer. Honestly, I have an honest question. Maybe these are like references to previous people that played the game, or maybe since I'm playing on archive.org, maybe does it actually save people's progress on this version? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I know that certain versions of this game had like leaderboards and all that other stuff too, so maybe depending on the way you play it, you can actually compete for high scores and stuff. Our health might be poor, but it's not very poor, and we did reach the Snake River. So, do we actually have to try to... I'm a little nervous because I didn't think we'd actually have to cross any more rivers if I went the Fort Bridger route, but apparently I'm wrong. So, let's, I don't know. First, let's rest another 3 days. Okay, we are back to fair health. And I'm gonna say continue. Okay, so it's a really, really far distance, and it's very deep. We're talking 7 feet deep. So, no way. We're gonna try to hire an Indian for help. Let's do that. Shoshone Guide says that he will take your wagon across in exchange for 3 sets of clothing. Well, I know I have that, right? And we haven't had anything really that bad in terms of clothing. You know what? I'll take the shirt off my back if it means I can get my typhoid-afflicted friends to Oregon as fast as I possibly can. So, yes, I will absolutely take that offer. Please don't steer us wrong, Shoshone Guide. Fingers crossed. Nothing's happening. Okay, and... Yes! Awesome. Phew. I swear, when it comes to tension in this game, those are about the most nail-bitey situations you can get in these dang river crossings. But we made it. All right. We get to Fort Boise in 113 miles. I'm actually going to potentially... Nope. I was about to dip below 1,000 pounds of food. But no, okay. Everyone's health is still fair. You guys are kicking typhoid's butt. I am so proud of you. Gary and Joshua, hang in there. And Drew, we are still fighting for you, my friend, and your honor. We will continue this fight. I promise we will. We're not going to give up. Let's go to Fort Boise. We made it. Yes. All right. There's a lot of momentum I feel right now. We might be able to make it, guys. I'm not trying to count my chickens before they've hatched or anything, but I feel a little good. Yes, I can actually buy supplies, too. I still have $500. So I will buy more food. 300. Screw it. We're so close to the end. Buy a bunch of food. We could also buy clothing, right? We can buy 3 sets of clothing to replace this ones we just got, we spent on the Shoshone Guide. Okay, I think we're good. We haven't need to go hunting or anything, so ammo is fine. I'm getting a little. I'm getting like a second wind here. Like I don't know. We can even rest a couple days if we feel like it. Sure, just a couple more. It's the beginning of October, but it's fine. Our health is fair. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So here we go. 160 miles to the Blue Mountains. Cross your fingers, grit your teeth, and let's see what happens. Oh man, it would be really cool if I actually won this on camera. I was not expecting to win, but we're getting close. No! What happened? Joshua! No! A snake! It wasn't a poisonous snake, was it? It was just a little garden snake that just wrap it with some, wrap it with a little bit of, peroxide or something, Josh. It'll be fine. Trust me. Our health is still fair, so I guess it could be a lot worse. The snake bite hopefully wasn't a poisonous one. Heavy fog? No. Our health is dropping. Oh, I don't like that. It's like wavering. It's hard to tell exactly where our morale and health is right now, but okay, Blue Mountains. Would I like to look around? Sure. Look at this beautiful clearing. I cannot wait to rest here for another couple of days at least. I am absolutely wanting to rest, if anything, because we need to take some time to nurse Joshua's snake bite wound back to full readiness, if you will. So 3 days, is that enough to cure him of his ailment? It looks like it. All right, let's talk to somebody here. Marnie Stewart tells me, we followed the edge of the desert from Fort Boise to the forbidding wall of the Blue Mountains. The hills were dreadful steep. Locking both wheels and coming down slow, we got down safe. Poor animals, no grass or water for days. Yeah, tell me about it. That's one of the biggest problems of this whole area, is that our grass and water supplies are really looking pretty bad. I hope that arriving, because we're so okay, let's look at the map. We're really getting close, right? The Blue Mountains. We're so close to Fort Walla Walla, and then eventually hitting Oregon. So I think we can make it, y'all. I think we can make it. Let's freaking go. Let's do it. We have to go to either Fort Walla Walla or the Dalles. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that. Going to Fort Walla Walla. Maybe there's a last-ditch effort to buy supplies there. So, from Blue Mountains, it is 55 miles. Look, it's right there. It's literally right there. No, my wife has dysentery. No, what happened last time was Drew got it, and then 2 seconds later, it was bad news. Strawberry Yoshi, you have to hold on. You have to. Please hold on. Very little water. Okay, Fort Walla Walla. So, yes, I like to look around. Oh, cool, great. This looks like a great place to rest again. I am absolutely just gonna... Yes! And I'm right. There is a place to buy supplies, too. Okay, so... Come on. Don't panic. We're so close. I've never actually been this invested in Oregon Trail in so long, you guys. I can't believe how close I actually am to beating this. This is kind of exciting. Alright. Buy supplies. Keep the food coming. Another... I don't know. Let's put in a random number. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Okay. That should be it, right? No, I mean, we're so close to the end. Let's just spend the rest of our money? No, let's not. Let's play it safe in case I need it for some random who knows what. Alright, we rested for some days, and let's lose 9 days, but an impassable trail? What on earth does that mean? I don't even know. It just said it was raining, and it still says very little water. Severe blizzard? Oh no. Broken wagon wheel. See, darn it. The reason we should have gotten to Oregon by now. We're gonna deal with snow now. Oh, I can't wait. All right. Rule of thumb, like I said, try to repair it first. Unable. Have to use a spare wagon wheel. That's fine. We have plenty. Please, not the cold. Don't let the cold Shake your spirits, party. We're almost... Oh no, oh no. Strawberry Yoshi has a fever. Dysentery plus a fever, that's not good. Let's try to shake it off. Shake it off. No! Joshua has a fever as well. Typhoid's catching up to him. My party is starting to fade. I need you guys to keep that morale up. Don't leave me now. We are really cooking with Crisco here. I need you to hang on for just a little bit longer. All right. Whoa, is this like a rapids ride? What the heck, man? What are we supposed to do about that? I don't know. I don't own a raft to put the freaking wagon on. What's that all about? No. Rest for another 2 days. Okay, we're now in the fair range. Let's go. Float down the Columbia River or take the Barlow Toll Road. Well, it's telling me I can float it, even without, like, screw it. Let's just do it. Use the arrow keys. The what? Oh, so there's, like, action here. Use the arrow keys to guide your raft through the rushing waters. After passing the 3rd direction sign, land your raft at the trail to the Willamette Valley. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! No! Doggone it, are you kidding me? I was barely in control of that. Oh no, I lost my wife to the waters, plus 6 oxen, 685 pounds of food, 9 sets of clothes. What on earth was that malarkey? I swear I was pressing the keys. It's like you press the keys, then it takes 5 ever to float across to wherever it is you pressed it. Oh, man. Pathetic. And we're still going. No. No. Don't even. No! What did I hit the shore? What? Now Joshua's gone. How do you steer this terrible raft? Come on. No, don't. Okay, I just gotta mash the keys now. Fine, whatever. Nope. Don't go that far. Don't do it. Don't slam into the shore. Don't do it. Okay. Go further. No. Okay. I'm starting to get a little bit of the handle on the controls now. That was the 1st direction sign, right? I need to go after the 3rd one. So, this is ridiculous. I didn't realize I was going to turn into a button masher. Who's left? Just me and Gary. Gary has... I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to Strawberry Yoshi, my wife, and Josh, who unfortunately had to be sacrificed to the river, to the Columbia River. No. When is the next direction sign, please? Okay, there's the next one. Okay, so we're only looking for 1 more now. I can't believe this. All right, Gary, it's you and me. You and me to the end, buddy. Come on. I play games and you like games. So through our powers combined, the game shall be conquered. Gosh, I sure hope so. In honor of Drew the Nostalgia Maniac, Strawberry Yoshi, and Joshua Let's Plays, your sacrifices will not be in vain. We will make it to Oregon, doggone it. I promise you. We will do this. Come on. Okay, 3rd direction sign. Now we gotta go over here, right? We're gonna be ready to exit on the trail, it said. So where's the trail? It's coming up, right? It better be. There. I'm pressing to the right! I was pressing. I swear I was. You missed the landing. You sacrificed 33 more bullets at a wagon tongue. I was mashing the right key, the freaking right directional key, like it was going out of style. I promise. I was. Willamette Valley, December 1st, 1848. Congratulations, you made it to Oregon. Boom! The Willamette Valley is, in fact, in Oregon. Yes. It was messy getting here, and we lost some great people. Rest in peace to those who couldn't make it. Shout outs to Drew the Nostalgia Maniac, Joshua Let's Plays, and Strawberry Yoshi. Y'all made a valiant effort, but me and my boy, Gary Likes Games. We made it to Oregon, baby! Let's see how many points you received. Your health is... We have 2 people left in fair health, 800 points. 1 wagon, 50. You can actually arrive with no wagon. What kind of points? That's... Oh, my goodness. There's our top 10. You have accumulated 939 points, and I didn't qualify for the top 10. Well, fart noise with my mouth. Doesn't matter to me. I did what I thought was not going to happen in this video, and I got 2 people to Oregon. I thought it was going to be a flat 0. I thought none of us were going to make it, especially because of dysentery being such a terrifying thing in this game, but no. Turns out that it wasn't a snake bite or fever or typhoid that took away Strawberry Yoshi and Josh. It was my terrible river rafting skills, and I only finally got a grasp on the controls when it was too little too late, so... Oh my gosh. It's okay, you and me, Gary, all the way to Oregon. I guess we'll have plenty of land out there to now play games and like games and all that good stuff. What a video. I hope there's at least one other person that enjoyed this, because I had fun. I had fun messing with this old-timey edutainment, you know, like I says, whatever, 70s or 80s little PC game about Oregon Trail. It was a fun little way to celebrate the fact that, you know, once again, y'all helped me hit a milestone. 400 subscribers on this channel. I want to just, you know, just continue to express my thanks for all of it, really. Thanks, everybody, for being here, for supporting, you know, encouraging me to continue making videos and, like, you know, being patient with me while I take, you know, a hiatus here and there, you know, a break here and there, and always here to see more goofiness on the channel, whether it be a retro showcase via pickup playtest or, you know, one of my latest Let's Plays. I've always just loved doing this kind of video since I was a kid, really. And to, you know, bring it to YouTube several times, but then finally, like, have the TTrom brand be what, you know, like the spark that caught fire, and I, you know, met so many of you awesome folks and made great friends, joined great communities. I really appreciate all of y'all. I'm trying to get too sentimental on you, but it's just really cool to see numbers like this, and I'm feeling the love. Thanks, everybody, for showing this little TTrom nerd over here, you know, any sort of support. It really does mean the world. And shout-outs to the people that volunteered to join me on this Oregon Trail. Sorry not all of y'all made it, but extra shout-outs to my wife, Strawberry Yoshi, and fellow YouTuber friends, Gary Likes Games, Joshua Let's Plays, and Drew the Nostalgia Maniac. I want to remember to do this. Links to all of their YouTube channels will be in the description down below. Go like, comment, subscribe. You know what to do. They're good people, and I want y'all to support them as well. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And one more time, thanks for 400. Whoa! All right. The next set of recordings I'm going to get to after this will be the start of a new Let's Play. So, you know, and just recently I started up, you know, pickup playtest and stuff too. So we got some good TTrom content on the way, I hope, because, you know, I'm just having fun doing this, and I hope y'all are continuing along for the ride with me. Thanks, everybody, for being here. And until the next upload here on the TTromPlaysGames YouTube channel, I've been your host, TTrom. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, thanks for watching, and have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day.